Lawyers for Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni are expected in a New York courtroom today for the first hearing in the It Ends With Us feud. The actress is accusing her director and co-star of sexual harassment, inappropriate conduct, and improvising intimate scenes without consent, allegations Baldoni vehemently denies. Now Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds are also pushing to get Justin Baldoni's $400 million defamation countersuit thrown out. Let's bring in ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmire for more on this. Brian, what can we expect to happen in court today?
So for many of us, this feud between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have been going on for weeks, but for the court, this is the first appearance. So I would expect some form of a scheduling order, figuring out what's next in terms of the steps as to what arguments need to be addressed. We know that there's going to be issues like a gag order, as well as answering a complaint. As you pointed out, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have already said that they're going to move to try to dismiss Justin Baldoni's case. I would expect that he's going to say the same of theirs, and a schedule as to when these motions come forward as we move towards a trial of March of 2026 is what I would expect in today's court appearance.
And Blake and her husband, Ryan, are also set to ask the judge to issue a gag order after a flurry of personal communications were leaked. They're accusing Justin's attorney of trying to influence the case. What more do you know about that, and how do you see that part of this playing out?
So not too long ago, January 21st of this year, Blake Lively's attorneys put out a letter to the court saying that on 2 occasions they put cease and desist letters out to the attorneys, Brian Friedman, for Justin Baldoni, saying that he's violating his ethical obligations as an attorney by putting out these extrajudicial statements. And they asked in that letter for an argument or a hearing to be heard immediately or as soon as possible as to a gag order. I would expect that argument to happen today. Based on the fact that Justin Baldoni recently just opened up a website having the complaint and the amendment and the exhibits, to this case, I would think that there would be a strong argument for a gag order. We may not see or hear many of these extrajudicial statements going forward.
All right, ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmire. Brian, thank you. And for more on this case, be sure to check out Blake versus Justin in the latest episode of Impact by Nightline, now streaming on Hulu. New episodes drop every Thursday.